Innovation, corporate venture capital, acquisitions. Beating the odds. This is 3 Minutes with Blueberry, and I'm Deborah Bacher. The rates are astonishing. 85 to 95% of new CPG products fail. 80 to 90% of CVC programs fail. 70 to 90% of acquisitions fail. What's being done isn't working. The third parties that advise strategy, objectives, infrastructure are no longer needed. Because in the end, the primary reasons for failure are still misreading customer demand and lack of product market fit. In other words, making, investing in, and acquiring what customers don't want or no longer care about. In early stages, it's hard to recognize bad growth ideas from good ones. Relying on what are actually opinions and preferences, companies can travel far down the rabbit hole of sunk investments before finding out what isn't going to work. De-risking takes active, upfront steps to make initiatives less likely to incur financial losses, despite looking great on paper and spreadsheets. There must be hard evidence that a sizable opportunity exists, that enough customers are interested, that implementation will get the right things done, and that financial projections are not fantasy. Working with our food industry clients, we use strategizer methods and tools to reduce the odds of loss and improve the odds for gains in their search for value and growth. Because no matter how delicious the product, how large the fund, how exciting the deal, hard evidence is required along the following 3 dimensions of risk. These dimensions begin intentionally broad and narrow in later. Desirability tests customer assumptions. Do customers want this? Risks are that the market is too small or shrinking, that few customers want the value proposition, or that the value proposition will soon grow obsolete. Feasibility is about implementation. Can we and should we do this? Risks include no access to differentiating technology, inability to perform key activities, or not finding the right partners to help scale the value proposition. Viability uncovers opportunities and weaknesses of financial structures. Will we make money on this? Risks include the inability to generate successful revenue streams, that customers are unwilling to pay enough, or that costs are too high to sustainably make a profit. An internal executive panel, not directly affiliated with the idea, objectively rates the evidence gathered from real-world experiments on a scale from weak, which are surveys, lab settings, meaningless statistics, to strong, facts, behaviors, even pre-purchase. Investors are appraising the growth promises that position food companies for the post-COVID economy. But results from current methodologies speak for themselves. A better approach is needed to beat the odds. We'll show your organization how. Come work with us. Until next time, this is 3 Minutes with Blueberry.